This is the show where we answer your questions about sales, sales management, sales coaching, and the personalized development of your team. We're excited to share a point of view with you.
Dan Creasy, a media consultant at Yellow Pages, asks, what are some successful methods to flash out prospects who literally pretend they're interested in my offer? I seem to run up against time wasters way too often. Specifically, I mean candidates who have absolutely no intention of buying and yet pretend they're interested. I hate wasting my time or others, so I find it baffling when prospects have little or no respect for my time. What's the best way to flash these time wasters out without alienating legitimate qualified prospects? The verbal request for a proposal has become one of my red flags for this. At the same time, there are some who actually need to see a proposal before they can buy.
So I think the issue here is really this idea of people pretending. From my experience, people don't pretend to be interested in solutions. They may be professionally polite and maybe show some indication of interest, but I don't think it's really the issue of pretending versus not being interested. I think it's the degree of interest. And keep in mind that people can have a casual interest in a solution or a very intense need for a solution. So I think as a salesperson, you have to have the perspective that you're selling to them and really do a great job of qualifying their level of interest. One of my favorite acronyms is BANT, B-A-N-T, which stands for Budget, Authority, Need, and Timing. So in your conversations with that customer as you're qualifying, and I use the word conversation because you want to make sure you're having a conversation with them, not interrogating them. But in the course of your conversation, kind of ask some questions. Hey, is this a budgeted initiative? Find out, would you be the person who's making this decision, or are there others involved? So you're really kind of getting to authority. Are they an influencer or a decision maker? Try and understand what's driving this need. How intense is this need? So what is the need? Is it a real business problem they're trying to solve, or is it something that's more theoretical or hypothetical? And then what's timing? Ideally, when would they like to, kind of move forward with this type of solution? And by thinking about, whether this opportunity is truly BANT ready, you can decide what are the appropriate sales actions to take. So again, I think it's not so much a matter of the customer wasting your time. It's really a matter of thinking about how much time do I want to allocate to this opportunity after I've qualified the level of interest. Thank you.